Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendra, and if this is your first time here, nice. Let me stop. I'm playing too bitch. Hey guys, my name is Kendra, and if this is your first time on my channel, nice to meet you. And today I'm gonna be doing a video on Leo assumptions, true or false. That's my zodiac sign, and I was thinking, sometimes when I see the zodiac stuff, some people believe in it, some people don't. Me, I'm not gonna lie, I look into it. It's fun. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video saying the assumptions about my zodiac, what's true from my experience, and what I think. Into this video, I know my channel, I've been doing like food videos, or one of them, haul videos, reaction, or one reaction. I'm kind of mixing up and seeing what I like to do before I just jump right into doing, you know, a niche or whatever they call it, because I just want my channel to be me and what I like and what I want to do and what I want to talk about. I don't want to just revolve it around one thing. I want it to just be me. Because why not? Just a little disclaimer, if you see that I'm posting anything and everything, because why not see what's more for you before just sticking to one thing? But anyways, let's get right into this video with the first assumption, if I could talk. The first assumption about Leos. Now they explain, or they have a lot of different synonyms and words and everything to explain good things or pros and cons, or like the good side and the bad side to the Leo zodiac, right? So what I'll do in this video is I'll say one bad one, one good one, and what I think about each, being a Leo myself. So for the first one, I'll start off with a negative trait that they say describes a Leo or Leos, and it's arrogant or conceited, self-centered. All synonyms, they all mean the same thing. Now, to some extent, I say this is true, only because sometimes as a Leo myself, sometimes you just feel proud. Like, it's not really, some people is more in a selfish way, conceited way, and then other Leos, I feel like it's more of a, you know what, I'm just proud to be myself. You just feel very proud. That's just the way that I like to be. Some Leos can probably be a little bit more, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, but I'm not like that personally, because for what? I just don't, that's not me. But I do sometimes, you look, like for me, appearance wise, I love changing my hair. I like my lashes. Like, it's things about me that I like, that I'm proud of, and it's things about my character that I'm proud of, or it's just being me in general, I'm just proud of. So from my experience, I don't even think it's arrogance. I think it's just this confidence we have deep down inside that we might not show all the time, or we might show. Some Leos might show too much, but it can be a con because other people might see it as, oh, like they're full of themselves, you know. So that's one thing. For that, I wouldn't say true or false. I would say it depends on what type of confidence or what type of way they're arrogant, you know. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Now for the next one, Leos can be very generous. I think when it comes to the people that we really care about or we admire, or that we just, you're like this with, they don't necessarily have to be a really close friend or somebody you've known for years. It could be somebody that does something for you, that treats you a certain way, or that you just have some kind of bond with. And you know, you might like giving them gifts, you might like checking in on them. You just think of them as just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you just really admire their character, their personality, them as a human being. And we like to show those people that they mean something to us through gift giving and through just little notes. It's just the little things that we could do, and it's not, I feel like I do that and it's because I just like to. And we pay attention to what people say they like when it comes to gifts and stuff, because we just really want to show them that we care and we know. So being generous is something I 100% agree with in my experience. Now, I don't know about all Leos. I can speak for myself, but like I said, I'm speaking from my experience with Leos, or my experience with other Leos, and experience with me being me. But yeah, I think Leos can be very generous when they really admire somebody and when they really feel highly of someone or really just have a certain respect for someone, they can be very generous, whether it's through gifts, and not even just gifts, it's a vibe you feel. It's a vibe. But on to the next. Now, for another negative trait that they say Leos have is bossy. From my experience, I don't care to be bossy. I don't like telling people what to do. I don't care to tell people what to do. I mean, I might argue if I have to, or I might be some type of way, only if I feel disrespected or something. But that's kind of different. They say bossy as in like tell people what to do, controlling. I'm not really controlling. I don't really care to tell people what to do, because why? I already got to keep up with myself and what's going on in my head. I don't feel like keeping up with other people and making them do things. Like, I'll let you do what you want to do instead of telling you what you should do. So for that, true or false? I would say that can be true. Just not for me. Now, on the flip side, this is the next one. Instead of being bossy, they say Leos can be leaders. This, I think, is true too. Some Leos can be very very reserved and kind of in their own bubble. Only deal with select people, so they don't care to have that leadership role. They just want to do what they need to do, and that's more of me, because I don't really care to just tell, like I said, with the bossy thing, I don't care to tell people what to do, even if it is a leadership position. I feel like if I was to do that, it'll have to be something laid back and chill, because I just don't see myself saying, hey, do this, hey, do that. I like to work as a team. I don't like to be like up here and I don't see people under me. If anything, I like to work as a team. So, but I do think Leos can be great leaders, because the confidence, being just, forward and speaking their mind, opinionated in a decent way, not in a negative way, when the opinion is needed. Now, this isn't really a negative one, but it's not really a positive one either. But another trait about Leos is that the internet says, I guess, is that Leos can be very insecure and not really show it. This is true. Don't look at me. Because sometimes we can come off as confident and we're just ourselves, we're chilling, we're relaxing, and it's very true that we can be comfortable in our own skin. But we can also have insecurities that we might not speak of. We just don't want to bring attention to it because it's an insecurity. Why would we want to bring more attention to an insecurity? We already don't want to have the insecurity, so why would we bring attention to it? So yeah, that's something that I do think is very true. But the insecurity, it could be appearance-wise. It could be just relating to people. It can have to do with it. Next is that Leos can be very loyal. I think this is very true. Because when I really have somebody in my corner and when I see that they really care about me, I don't just step on their toes. I don't want to use them. I don't want to make them feel like I don't care about them. Of course, you gotta have boundaries and everything, but I don't want to, you loyal. You're not just, two-faced. You cool with them one minute, and then the next minute, you're just I'm not cool with you. It's not like that. When I have friends, I feel like my friend group is solid. They all have different personalities. I'm friends with different people for different reasons, but if we have that bond, then we have that bond. That's very true. Leos are very loyal people. But yeah, for the true and false, I didn't want to drag it on too much because a lot of the traits with Leos can be it's basically synonyms. It's all kind of the same thing. But that's all for this video. I think we are a nice zodiac, and it really just depends on what kind of Leo you are. I think that applies for different zodiac signs. Just because you are a certain zodiac doesn't mean it really determines everything about your character. Obviously, you are an entire human being. Some people believe in this stuff, some people don't. I think it's interesting. So I guess you could say I do believe in it, but I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to do more reactions soon, and I'm also going to do more zodiac videos because I think it's fun, and I want to do more research and talk more about it because I like my zodiac, and I can talk about others if y'all want me to. But I hope you stuck around and you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye. Thanks for watching.